Hello, welcome back to the drive-in. This week I'm taking a look at an unboxing slash review of the short-lived 3-season Ash vs. Evil Dead. I recently purchased it on Hamilton Book, but upon opening, I'm kind of going into detail what happened before I get into the review. I got it looking really weathered and like really crushed. I don't know if you can see it too good, but like it's indented, let's see, I don't know if you can see it too good. Like the glare is like this is pushed in right here in the corner, like kind of pushed, kind of like when it was packaged with plastic, the air tightness kind of crushed it a little bit, and it I don't know, it's just really beaten. Like if you look on the corners here, see like right here is let's see, I'm blocking the camera, but yeah, like right here, you can see like all the white on it. Like it's really kind of like if you took sandpaper to the corners. Like each corner's like that, and it's like really rough. But this comes complete with the bobblehead that I have in there currently, and I'll take that out after I kind of go over the season here, or the 3 seasons. The show was on Starz. Before I also get into the review, being reported on Amazon.com is saying the season 2 disc 2 has only metadata, no content whatsoever, and apparently I don't know if Starz or I want to say Lionsgate that manufactured this knows about it, and they did nothing, unlike what Scream Factory did with the Jason collection. Where they sent the kind of a replacement disc or whatever. But Lionsgate knows about this. Trying to see how many episodes this has. This has over 14 and a half hours on this one. And it's a 6 disc set. But that's a real bummer if that's true. I'll have to check that out. But I went and told Hamilton Book about the condition this came in. And believe it or not, folks, they told me to throw it out. If and when I get the replacement, I plan on probably giving this away in a contest. Completely nothing wrong with it. Still sealed, perfectly normal. This too has the Blu-ray digital code on it as well. Let me know in the comments if that's something you would be interested in. I'd show it, or I give it away as a contest. If you'd gladly enter it or whatever. I mean, obviously it's this whole set, but what are you getting if you got season 2 that's only disc 2 has nothing on it and it's no content? I don't know. It's I know it's being said that it's not the seller, that a lot of people are complaining about the seller, but it's clearly not the seller's fault over on Amazon. But like I said, I got this one on Hamilton, and I think it's just a manufacturer's issue. I don't know. Maybe somebody that got this can tell me out there tonight in the comments if that's indeed, in fact, true. I don't know. Upon when I get mine, I'll probably take it out and try playing it. But I do kind of want to keep this one as, maybe a contest, because I'm early on in my channel. I've had several channels in the past, but let's get started. And like I said, this Ash Williams, Bruce Campbell, the chainsaw-wielding, wisecracking anti-hero of the legendary Evil Dead films is back for more gore-filled adventure in this complete. This is 30 episodes. Okay, I thought it was something like that, but I wasn't sure. Collection of the Ash vs. Evil Dead TV series. Follow Ash's journey as he returns back home to Elk Grove, Michigan. Guess I never caught that. I didn't know that all took place in Michigan. That's pretty cool. Kind of like not too far from my neck of the woods. Kind of interesting. Meets his long-lost daughter and unites with former enemy Ruby, Lucy Lawless, who played in Xena the Warrior Princess, obviously, and fellow demon fighters Pablo, Ray Santiago, and Kelly Dana DiLorenzo for a final blood-spattering stand to save the world. And Ray Santiago, he also played in Sasquatch King. He was one of the shortest guy in the 3-guy group, the little troublemakers that hung out at the arcade, the Nickelcade, I guess I called it in that. He plays in this. I caught that. I honestly didn't catch it upon back when this come out, but I went back recently on Sasquatch Gang, and I go, why do I recognize that guy? That's why, because he later would play on Ash versus Evil Dead. Very very fun series. I got to about the second season, and I think at that time I had dropped cable, and I don't know what. I don't know if it's I just kind of let it Starz run out and I didn't pay for it, but I like what I did see of this one. And I mean, obviously, it's not in the tone as much as the tone as the movies. The movies are a little darker, a little creepier, and obviously bigger budgeted, but very faithful to the series and or to the film series. I'm hoping that when Crystal Lake comes out, I'm hoping that it can at least last 3 seasons. I'd like to bet with somebody out there. I'm kind of hoping that, fingers crossed, that Crystal Lake at least lasts 4 seasons, so it can beat Chucky, and then it can beat Ash versus Evil Dead. Because I think anything less than 3 seasons is a bust for the new Crystal Lake series. And I'm not going into detail about Crystal Lake because I'm really excited as a huge Friday the 13th fan. But this too has, like I said, has a digital code. It says it may not be valid after 2020, which I don't always agree with that, because I do. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Peppermint Tribe. He has a channel, or did have a channel, where he tried these different digital codes, and he'd say like years after they still work. So if anybody gets their hands on it, even if say there is some issues with a disc 2 in the current format that it's right here, like based on what Amazon is saying, you'd at least have the digital copy, and I'm sure it would probably play normally, and you'd still kind of have it. But I don't know. I'm all about the physicality stuff. This show aired on Starz through Lionsgate from 2015 to 2018. I'm really surprised they didn't actually last more than that, because of the popularity of Bruce Campbell. This has special features by season. Season 1 has Inside the World of Ash, How to Kill a Deadite, Best of Ash, and audio commentaries, while Season 2 has a Season 2 first look, Inside the World of Ash versus Evil Dead. Kind of funny here. Up Your Ash. Women Who Kick Ash, and Puppets Are Cute. Dawn of the Spawn. Bring Henrietta Back. The Delta, How to Kill a Deadite. Fatality Mashup, and audio commentaries. And then finally, Season 3, season overview, Inside the World of Ash versus Evil Dead, and just plain up audio commentaries. And I'm guessing that, kind of like based on what I'm seeing here, the 3rd season is more or less, you could kind of tell that it was kind of coming to an end, because it's really basic based on the features that come with this. And I do think as each season went on, I think some people got kind of turned off with the over the top. I mean, Evil Dead's kind of always been over the top a little bit, but like I even think for Evil Dead, some of it was a bit ridiculous. But yeah, let me know up there tonight if you want this as a contest, even though knowing what I just told you about what's going on Amazon with the Season 2 disc. I don't know. Like I said, it could be a false prophet, maybe not even be true. I don't know, but that's that one, or that's the whole Season 1 through 3 with the 6 disc set. Look at the back. Pretty good imagery there, but yeah. And this is currently, last time I looked, this was still playing on TUBi. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's currently airing on TUBi. I don't know if it's all 3 seasons, or sometimes TUBi will show, like, I know they show Sanford and Son and they'll say 5 seasons, and that one will say, like, usually there's only 2 seasons of the 5 they have or whatever, but then in Good Times, I saw that had pretty much all the seasons they ever did. So it's kind of a not very an up-to-date database of what they do have a lot of times on TUBi, but I highly recommend TUBi. I mean, if there's anything I could do to plug TUBi, I would be glad. Any movies they want to send over or whatever to review, I'd be glad to do that for them. Maybe I'll tag them in this video tonight. And on to bobblehead here. Oh, no, I don't have it in there. I think I put it back over here. I don't want my son getting into it, because I'm actually going to keep this bobblehead just because of it's with Ash, and I don't know, I'm just a really big Ash fan. Even if I end up getting a second one with the replacement I got coming. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a problem getting it out here. And here's the bobblehead. And you got to be super careful with this bobblehead because it's kind of like, you know, those porcelain dolls made of that kind of material. It really, if anything, it kind of don't really look like Ash to me. It kind of looks like the dude on ESPN. And that one guy that always pops up in Happy Gilmore, the golf movie, the two golf movies. It kind of reminds me of him, the guy that's kind of got like snide remarks that he makes on commentary, like during some of the things that Happy Gilmore, like when he's missing a shot or something, but or even making one. But at the bottom here it says a complete collection. Oh, I'm sorry, I had it on camera here. And down at the bottom it has a complete collection. And it has Ash with his feet on a set of on a stacked select few skulls from the Deadites, I guess. And then on the saw itself, that's made into his hand. Obviously, we all know as Evil Dead fans how he got that way. But it has Ash versus Evil Dead on the saw blade, kind of like in the stock of the the saw, that's going where the blade goes around. That kind of thing. But like I said, it does not look really much like Ash, but pretty cool nonetheless. And I'm going to keep that one only because, like, this is going for quite a bit. I really don't want to give up the Ash statue, but I'd be more than willing to give up the 3 seasons because I'm putting this in wrong. Okay, had it upside down. But, yeah, that's my video for today. Very brief unboxing. And like I said, this got really rough. It got really roughed up. Like, indents galore. And I don't know. I probably won't even keep this box. Like, yeah, there's like a indent fold right here. It goes through here. And I don't know. It just wouldn't look very good if you're a collector. I don't know. I'm probably just going to toss the box. I mean, it doesn't even really have anything on it that's important. I mean, unless there's I guess the digital code's inside the movie, not inside this box, but that's my review. I don't know what everybody thinks of this. I don't really like the boxing of these sets when they're like this. I would feel better if they could, like, hard shell clam case or whatever, and then, like, maybe, I don't know, like, attach, like, some kind of a bobblehead side to it or something. Something different than this, because then you get the warping and I don't know, it just really isn't very, just kind of aggravating to someone who has OCD. Kind of like if you had that, if you got that slip cover, that you wanted the perfect slip cover, and then it comes all warped and bent, and then at that point you just kind of want to, I don't know about you, but I just kind of want to toss the slip cover when they look really ate up and nasty like this. Kind of, yeah, you could probably see a little better now there, but kind of looks like Bruce Campbell's got like a triple chin kind of thing going on a little bit there, but yeah, that's my review. I recommend the set. The only problem is I don't know how accurate Season 2, Disc 2 really is. If it really is that bad, you can't play it. There's nothing on it. Kind of defeats the purpose. You might have to go another route and get 3 seasons individually, and then maybe throw it in with a set, but I don't know. I don't really like these cardboard things anyway, because anytime I've ever gotten them on Hamilton, they always come with bent. Like, I don't know how many times I got some movies from the Gumby character, and they came with these, like, cool boxes, but I must have sat back, like, 3 times, because, like, each box seemed to get worse and worse, so, I don't know, I told somebody at Amazon, I think her name was Ariel, she said to throw it out, and I'm not throwing it out by any means. Definitely not when the set's intact. But I told her there was nothing wrong with the set or anything, or even the bobblehead. But I just did not like how crushed it was. I told them it looked like somebody used it for a soccer ball, which it really did. It does in my room if you're looking at it right now. But thank you for watching. Make sure to tell your friends about Gary's Horror Drive-In. Be sure to get here each week early because all the good parking spots go fast. And I'll be back next week. I'm betting probably a review because I'm kind of winding down. I'm at the time of the month where I don't tend to buy a lot at the end because I'm a bulk shopper. I'll buy for the month and whenever I get them sent to me, I'll make a video. I was told I was getting something from Bayview, so check that out. And I'll be back next week, and I'll be here at the drive-in and ready for you here at the ticket booth. Have a good night, and I'll see you again. Bye.